Alexa, play Anniversary by Tony, Tony, Tony. All right, that's enough. Hey y'all, it is Tasha. I am back with another video. Thank you so much for stopping into my channel. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out of here if you are not already subscribed. Always feel free to like, comment, share with your family, all that good stuff. So, disclaimer, excuse my voice. I live in the South, one of the pollen capitals of the world, and I have allergies. So, all this sexiness, this voice, thanks to the yellow stuff outside. Thanks to the yellow stuff outside. So I put this video off, but wanted to try to go ahead and push through and get it done so I can have it out here. But as you can see from the title, your girl has hit her 1 year anniversary with her My Girl Locs. Okay. Oh my God, that year went by so fast. I've learned so much about my hair, the freedom that I have experienced from not having to plan my life around my hair per se. It is priceless. Oh my gosh, that has to be the biggest benefit of switching from loose natural to micro locks, is just the low maintenance of it all. Yes, it takes me quite a while to do my reties myself, but that's only done every 4 to 6 weeks. And other than that, my hair is pretty much, if I don't want to do anything to it, I don't have to. I can wash, let it air dry, and be done with my wash day every 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, how much easier can it get, y'all? So I'm gonna just do a really quick update because honestly, my hair has been the same. It has not gone through a ton of things. So I'll just run down some quick points. Won't prolong the situation and get y'all right on back out of here. But as you can see, I feel like a lot of people talk about one little kind of disruptive lock, or just that wants to do its own thing. And I believe I have finally gotten one of those. It's a little bit longer than the rest in the back, and it kind of just wants to sit on my shoulder like a little rat tail most of the time. But I absolutely love it. I will not cut her. She will just stay and do her own thing. I'm assuming it's probably the texture of the hair that probably was a looser texture, or it just hasn't, shrunken and coiled up enough like all the others. I can blend it in if I want to, but she ain't bothering nobody, so we gonna leave her alone, okay? So I washed yesterday. This is a braid out, well, semi braid out. I left some of the braids in, some I took out, and just blow dried the rest of the hair because I just got lazy, and I can be lazy with micro locks, so that's what it is. But the fullness of my hair that has come over the past year has just been my favorite part. Of course, I'll splash some pictures in here so that y'all can see what the journey has been and what it's looked like from month 1 to now being at month 12. That is just the thickness and volume of it all. Oh, it is probably my absolutely favorite part. Right now, I think, 3 weeks out from my last retie, so it's starting to get a little, frizzy at the roots. But again, I have really learned to embrace that part. I would say in the very beginning of my journey, I always wanted it to look neat. I wanted to be able to see my parts. I just wanted to see the little boxes. Like, I wanted it to look neat all the time. And as the months have gone on, I really do enjoy, especially this part when it's like that, 2, 3, 4 week time frame of post retie, because the hair, it just really just moves in whatever direction you want it to go into. I like kind of having a little bit of the puffy roots because, again, it gives me a little bit more volume at the top that I love. So I really do like it. But of course, we can't get too happy and let it go too long, or the retie is going to be madness. So I'm probably going to let this go probably for another couple weeks. I did do a quick retie of the perimeter of my hair because that's probably where I see the most frizziness and issues, because as I dye my hair black, if y'all didn't know, now you know, to cover up the grays. And when the grays start coming back in, anybody that has gray hair, they really, when they come in, they do their thing and they take over. So they just come in looking all crazy. So I try to keep the perimeter looking neat because, I mean, it makes the rest of the hair look neat, because Ain't nobody all up in the inside of my hair. Like, no, stop that. So I just did that probably about a week ago. As far as budding and things like that, not a ton has changed. Still have most of my budding going on in the back. Like the back is probably like really, really locked. Like you can see the buds are clear. I can feel them very clearly here in the back. So you can see that is a bud. That one is like the back is definitely locked and getting there. I actually, the last few shampoos that I've done, I have not braided and banded my hair because for one, it was kind of impromptu. I was in the shower and I was like, when was the last time I shampooed my hair? I don't remember. Let's do it real quick. So I didn't even band it. So I was like, it did okay. So maybe I don't have to do it anymore. The front is still, the ends are not locked, butted, anything at all. You can see they are still very curly, which I absolutely love. So I have absolutely no problems with the front if it wants to forever stay curly, because y'all know I kind of debated with combing them out if they did produce buds. I'm totally fine if they stay like this forever with me having my locks. Again, this was always the looser texture of my hair. Having being a loose natural, the front was always the looser texture and the back was the tightest. So I'm assuming that's why the back has the budding action going on, and then up here not so much, but it's cool. I absolutely love it. Still no issues with lint that I'm having. Well, not that I can see, shall I say, but I haven't had any that I've had to pick out. So I just continue to, do what I do, keep my head covered every time I'm sleeping on something. I don't really wear a ton of sweaters that it would just brush up against all the time because, your girl got a little hang time action back here. So it sits against my clothes most of the time, but I have not had the issue of lint in my hair, which I am appreciative because that seems like it's a big issue for a lot of people. What else? My grid pattern, from what I do have, I didn't really focus a ton on that when I did my install, and I've been totally fine with it, but it's still there. I'm honestly shocked every time I do a retie and I look after I'm done and I'm like, the parts are still straight. Look at you go, girl. Okay. So I'm always shocked and super proud of myself, but everything is still very much going great. I will pull out a few if I can find them of my locks that are, not all uniform and all of them don't all look alike. And I actually love that. While I know some people, of course, if you have sister locks and everything looks exactly the same, then that's what you want. While I wouldn't be mad at that, I'm also not mad at my babies that are just doing their own thing. So you look at this one, it's like a little bit bumpy. Same here. This one has, some bunching going on. And I do have a few that are a bit thicker. I can't feel them right now. Usually I can, especially when I'm doing my retie, then I know, because sometimes they give me a little bit of, pushback. Here's one. When it comes time to actually pulling them through and them kind of being a little bit thicker than the others, I sometimes have issues getting them through, but nothing that has bothered me. And of course, if it does, I'll get to the point of I'll just comb out that lock and I'll just do it over again. But the different sizes really doesn't bother me, and I think it adds to the fullness of my hair as well. I have not done an official measurement of my hair, but I guess I'll just pull this one down, and here it is. I believe most of the shrinkage that is going to happen has already happened with my hair. Like I said, I just washed last night and braided some of it. I just, took the blow dryer and let it dry as best as it could because I was ready to go to bed. So this is pretty much off of a fresh wash, and usually it just continues to stretch from there. So this is usually, unless I braid super tight, this is probably the most shrinkage that I'm getting, what you're seeing right now at the 1 month mark. So while I feel like I've done a lot of reties and the length isn't like terribly noticeable, I do understand that as I'm locking, the hair is compacting itself. So while it still is growing, it's also shrinking kind of into itself at the same time, which again, I'm not, yes, I do want, long, luscious locks that I can throw up in a cute little bun when I want to. But I also very much enjoy like this bob situation. So I'm really in no rush for it to get really long, where I kind of lose this shape that I really love about my hair. So that's that. And guess what, y'all? I finally counted my locks. I get that question so much of how many locks that I have. So one day when I was braiding it, I was like, go ahead and give them a count, girl, because everybody keeps asking how many locks that I have. And to me, it really doesn't matter. I just like how my hair look, and I wasn't looking for a certain number when I did lock my hair. So it didn't make a difference, but it is a question that I get quite frequently, I guess, because if somebody wants to mimic what it looks like, although I think every head of hair looks completely different with locks, but they kind of want to know the number to see if their hair will produce the fullness or whatever look that they desire from the number of locks. So, drum roll. How many do y'all think I have? Take a quick guess real quick. You done? Got your guess in? All right. So I'm going to tell you, I have 209 locks. I honestly thought I had more, maybe because when I'm doing a retie, I'm like, oh my God, I still have more to do. I feel like I've been doing this forever. So I felt like I was closer to maybe like the 250, 260 mark, honestly. And then once I counted, I was like, oh, only 209? That is good. And then once I figured out my number and I would see videos of other people who have locks in the 400, 500, and 600, I'm like, ain't no way in hell. Okay? Listen, 209 is enough for me. And I like how they look. It's not too much that I can't handle, but just enough where I'm like, girl, a loctician probably could get this done in about 30 minutes for you to get it done. But y'all, I am happy with my number. I absolutely love how they are coming along. I cannot wait to see where I will be a year from now. I actually did, the last time I did my black dye, I did, buy one of the Adore hair dyes, the little bottles. And I was like, I can't do anything crazy because, work. I can't be out here with, paint green, yellow hair and stuff like that. But I did buy, I think it was like, a midnight purple or something like that. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, tried it and it left absolutely nothing. No purple, no nothing. So I don't know. I'm just going to leave it alone for now because I do love my black hair. But I was like, ooh, it'd be cute with, just a little bit of, purple violet or something on the ends here, but it was a fail. So y'all didn't see a video on that, but I have also tried using satin rollers as another style in my head, and that came out amazing. So I'm going to try to make that my next video of showing you guys how I set the satin rollers, sleeping in them, and then how the style looks the next day, because it did end up lasting me, I think, about a week. So really good. But I think that is it, y'all. If there are questions that y'all have that I did not answer in this video, please leave those below. But I will try to leave y'all with some pictures to show y'all a little montage of, the year that the girl has had. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.